Hey everybody, this is Miguel, and I'm doing a sort of a long-term review of my helmet. This is the Bell Vortex um, Race Stripe Edition. I don't know if that's the exact name, but there we go. So I have another video of it when I first got it and my first impressions, and I'll put a link to it up at the top. But this helmet now has a ghost drift attachment to it. Now you see this is my attachment for my mic for the ghost drift, and then I also put on was it SMH? SMH Bluetooth. I also have a video of how I put that together and how long it took me to put that together because it took me quite a bit of time to figure out what to do. But anyway, um, the helmet fits good. This is a medium, I think. Has a better aerodynamic airflow compared to my HJC helmet that I had, the first helmet I bought, which turned out to be too large, and it got blown around a lot, especially when I was on the highway. But this one, on the highway, on the streets, it rides pretty well, nice and smooth. Everything comes over the top and over the sides, and especially when you go into like a tough position, um, you really don't feel any wind at all. And even when you turn your head, even if you like 3/4 up and you turn your head, you don't feel it as much. Well, at least I don't feel it as much as I did with the HJC. Anyway, like people said, the clips, I took the face mask off, the shield off, but the side buttons that you push to get the face mask off and on, it's simple. People say it's like extremely simple. To me, it's a little bit harder than the HAC that I had, which had the same sort of mechanism. But the HAC popped on just a little bit easier. No big problem. The problem I do have with this helmet is that it's hot, and one of the reasons is probably because of the chin guard, and then the rest of this neck skirt type of thing. So it gets really hot, and granted, it got pretty hot on my HAC helmet, but I guess because I didn't have the chin guard, I had a bunch of airflow coming in there, and then the way the shield worked on the HAC, I could lift it up some to the first, first little click, and then the air would come in through the bottom and then hit me on my forehead. But on this helmet, if I click it up to the first one, the air comes in and hits me directly in the eyes. And so if any particles are flying around, it's going in my eyes. And if I'm going pretty fast, it dries my eyes out, basically. So I don't like that. Like I said, it's hot, and you have 4 vents. You got the one in the front right here with the lever. I guess the white's too bright, so you can't even see the lever. But you got a lever right here. You got one right here for your forehead, one for your mouth, and it gets like basically at your mouth, or at least for me. And then these 2 up here, I don't even feel these. So I got to constantly check to see if these are open. But when they're open, I don't feel them. The front, the forehead, I feel it just a little bit, and then I feel the mouth vent the most. But I notice it the most when it's like a cool day and the mask is gonna fog up. So my shield's starting to fog up. I open that vent up, and then when I go to breathe, I can feel the cool air come in. But that's pretty much it. Like if I'm hot and I open all these up, it doesn't do really anything for me. The best it does is at times default the mat. The default the shield. The shield itself, I have. It comes with a standard shield, standard clear shield, and I got a transition shield. This is the transition shield from Repzilla. I got all this from Repzilla, and the shield was 110. This transition shield changes when it gets in the sunlight, so it gets darker. It's getting a little darker now, but it's for me it's terrible when it comes to fog. It fogs up, no problem. It always has like a bloom look, especially when it goes at night. It always has like a bloom effect on any light source, and it's cool that it transitions, but for $110, it doesn't do too good. I'll show you. I'm gonna go outside right now and then show you the change. Here you go. After about a minute in the sun, it's about this dark, and it gives you like a purplish look when somebody's seeing through it. So if you're trying to hide your face, I wouldn't suggest this thing. It's starting to clear back up. If you're trying to hide your face as a motor vlogger, I wouldn't suggest it. If you just need something for a tint, I still would suggest to get in like a light smoke shield instead, because this thing, it costs too much to not be so good, basically. But anyway, back to the helmet. Yeah, it's hot. It didn't cost that much. It was 189, I think. Other than that, like I said before, it feels comfortable. It fits on my head nice. Cheek pads are all up on me, tight. The skull part of the cushion feels good. So other than that, it's cool. The biggest problem of it, because being hot is a problem, but it's not that, it's not a deal breaker, because I'm assuming pretty much every helmet is going to be hot. Some might cool down better than others, but you're going to be hot, period. It's the wind noise. Now, I don't know, I got a pretty good feeling, pretty good idea of why I'm getting in wind noise, but I don't know how to stop it other than wearing earplugs. And the amount of noise is nowhere close to what I have in the HTC with all of this exposed. So I didn't have, on the HTC, I don't have this cushion right here, this little skirt, and then I have this chin part, the shin guard. All I had was just the pads, so it's a lot more air getting in. But well, I assume anyway. But this thing, I can start going about 30 miles an hour, and it's loud, and I can feel the air. I can feel the air going through the thing, and then it's like blowing in. I can feel it like blowing in my ear constantly. And I know that when I'm riding and I'm wearing this thing, this is tight here, or sort of tight on the sides. This is like on my neck, but around these two parts, there's like gap. So I'm guessing that the air is being sucked into that way, and then it starts following the channels and then hit me right in the ear, which really sucks, because that's where I'm getting all the noise from. And so I can't just put in. I gotta make sure that the earplugs that I put in are like extra deep in my ears so I can stop the noise. Because other than that, it's annoying and it hurts a little bit. But that's it. That's my sort of a long-term review I've had this thing for maybe about 2 months, maybe less than that. But I've worn it. I've pretty much worn it every time I went out. So, um, it's okay helmet, especially for the price. But when I get some more money or something like that, then I'm gonna try to switch the helmet up. Only problem is that I gotta redo all of this stuff. But yeah, that's it for the Bell Vortex race edition, or whatever that was called. All right, thanks for watching.